clear yet because I'm going towards the sun, just like everybody else who does and do not, does not have a Rule 22. Yes, I am on my way to the courthouse. However, I am not in a huge rush. I had another meeting, and I I am predicting that we won't have a full mistrial. I think one person, I'm not going to say who I think it is, but I think one person will take the plea. I think that I know that they're all in negotiations for a plea deal and talking to Fonnie Willis today. And my opinion, I push it. I push it. This is election time. Uh, if I'm correct, Jeffrey Williams does not have a felony at all. I doubt Fonnie would offer him anything that wouldn't have a felony attached to it because it's election time and she's dealing with her numbers, and she already had this big loss with Attorney Merchant. Gotta pay attention because I am driving, but I'm driving safely. I I do predict that will go on. Attorney Westmore called Judge Whitaker's bluff. She called her bluff. She said, "Oh, I'll give you one without prejudice." And she was like, "Okay, I'll take it." She knew that Judge Whitaker does not want to let this go. She is trying to get this thing through the finish line. Y'all, she's trying to get this thing to skate on through. So I'm very interested in seeing what happens today. The funny thing is, I was going to go yesterday afternoon, and I had a client that just kept going and going and going for a new contract. And when they finished, I was like, you know what? I am going to beat the traffic and get on back out my way. And I swear, every time, God be like, I need to be listening, because God was like, girl, turn around and go back to court. But this time I didn't. Last time, y'all know, when God told me to go back to court, I went, and a sister was concerned. I'm very interested. I think that the show will go on. I am not completely sure on how it works. If one person takes a deal, what happens to the other ones? I'm not an attorney. I don't play one on TV. So I'm not sure what will happen if the person that I'm suspecting is going to take a deal takes this deal. Because there are a couple of people with nothing to lose if they take the deal. We do realize that there are people who are already so in deep in this trial that they're not going to lose out for not taking the deal. So that part interests me. I have an attorney that I'm going to talk to about it, on what happens, if one person takes the deal or not. Also, I don't suspect that I'll get into the courtroom today, because everybody's going to be there, because everybody wants to know what happens. So as we know, I do still photography. So I'm not there to blow up my YouTube channel. So I'm pretty sure I can convince them to let me slip in and get a few pics. And it just depends, because I know that media row is already taken. Some people already think it's, that's their house. Do not enter. But so I'm wondering. I'm not stuck on sitting in a media row. I just want to be able to take my photos, but there is a possibility that I won't be getting in the courtroom to get the photos that I want to get, because I anticipate a lot of people being there. How are you guys doing? I have been keeping my commitment to posting every day. So since I'm driving, I'm going to go ahead and tell this story. I have been posting shorts every day, and I have little mini-me's that I post my shorts on my iPhone. It's just got a better camera than this. I'm on an Android right now. It's a crappy ass camera. So what I had did was I had one of my little mini me's, and when I have them, I switch to another channel because I don't want them messing up my stuff. And I never flip back. So for the last 15 days, I have been posting, and I have been posting a video about this eye cream that I'm using because I got this luggage like under my eyes, and since I've been on YouTube, I've been noticing it. So I've got this Peter Michael Thomas or Peter Thomas Roth, I'll look for it, eye cream that I've been using because, again, my content is not totally about trials. I do several things. So, but this bag was getting, I mean, it bothers the hell out of me. So I did a video about this bag, short, and this other channel, which I'm not going to give y'all the name of because I want this channel to blow up. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to monetize this channel. That other channel is just merely a channel that's out there that a lot of kid stuff is on. Some of the things I do as far as telling people on how to college hack is on that channel. And what I mean by college hack is taking other credits so they can obtain their degree. So that kind of stuff is on that channel. I had no intention of blowing up that channel, and 2 videos. So it is about consistency, guys, with the algorithm, because I have been posting. Someone said post shorts because, again, I'm uncomfortable with the long videos. So someone's like, post shorts. So I get my iPhone and I post a short. So not yesterday, day before yesterday, I went on OBS. And I was like, well, where did all my new followers go? Did people unsubscribe? Because I was talking about an eye cream, you know. Excuse me, I'm hoarse. I was like, what's going on? Lo and behold, I was like, I just see, I mean, did they all unsubscribe today? Because I had just looked on there. That channel got a real influx of subscribers. It was like unreal, right? And then I got on OBS, which is on my computer, which is directly connected to In the Know with LJ Hall. So when I got on there, I was like, damn, I went from like 500 and something followers back down to 54. What the hell happened? And well, I've been posted on the wrong page, and I don't know how to take the videos from one place to put them to another. So now I know that this is a process for me. I'm learning. So now that I'm cognitive of it, I check. When I drive, I use my Android most of the time. My iPhone is really for business, and I use it when I travel because I use the eSIMs in other countries when I'm there. So that's all. I thank y'all. Thank you for checking in with me. I will tap back in. I'll let y'all know. I can see your name, but it's really tiny and I'm driving. So hello, I know that there's one person viewing. Every person is important to me. I appreciate you. And I will see you in a few moments when I get down here and find out that I'm not going to be able to go into a courtroom. But I'm going to tell you, we're not going to have a mistrial today because I doubt that these attorneys agree to these terms that Fonnie going to want. I doubt it. I know still not going to agree to the terms. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat, and I'll answer it later. Do you think that the attorneys are going to agree to the terms that Fonnie wants for this mistrial to actually happen? I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to go through this all over again. And I think that they have a better chance. Because here's the thing. The prosecuting team gonna screw up again. Why take this deal? They're going to do it again. Trust me. Before they rest their case, it's going to be 2 more mess ups where they'll have this opportunity again. Probably not as dramatic because Judge Whitaker loves a cliffhanger. Let's just get into it. She loves a cliffhanger. Like on a Friday or Wednesday, go back through time. She loves a aha or a hold on moment. So when Attorney Westmoreland said, yeah, go back and look at her face. It was like, and I was talking about Attorney Westmoreland on one of the other videos, and I'm going to talk about that again. I love her. She is a little firecracker. She's like, I want to tell y'all, go back. Miss Westmoreland said, how many more times is too many times? It's been many more times since she asked that question. And I think that Judge Whitaker wants her out. Yeah, I do too. I love her. And I love Abassi. Abassi is fire. Women was cooking yesterday. You know, the men normally are the chefs of the court, but the women was cooking. Even Williams has been cooking for a couple of days. Come on now. Even Williams is like, Abassi is like, and Westmoreland, I have an electric car. It's in self-driving mode. That's why my hands is moving. But, yeah, the women is cooking. And whenever Miss Westmoreland says something, it's poignant. She doesn't have time. She doesn't have time to keep chitter-chattering about little things. She let the men do what they do, and then she come in and she sucker punch you. She the one you gotta watch out for. She's fire. She's fire in the hole. Okay? So I'm gonna get off of here because I kind of ramble on, and you know, I don't know if it's interesting or not, but I'm like, I want to see. So I'll see you guys. I like my new hair color. Oh, I need to see that clip. My little cut. Yeah, I got me some little highlights and some cut. I'm gonna be in this little body in the sun in about a week or so. And what are you guys doing for it? Yes, the men be cooking. The men be cooking, but the women add, I hope you said the spice, because I can't read it all because I'm driving. But they do. They add the spice, the flavor. They put their finger in and be like, oh, just need a little sugar honey iced tea. They be tearing it down. I love when the women come in. And here's the thing. The women flusters Judge Whitaker. Because let's just be honest. Judge Whitaker is not the type of person who's ever going to apologize. She's not. She's going to be right. I even thought back to not only my situation, but when she called Attorney Brown Miss Brown, and then had a whole debate over it. She could have just said, you know what, if I made that Freudian slip, I'm sorry, because we've been dealing with women prosecutors. But she will never take her out like that. She's always, and here's another thing, she laid down here's another reason I wouldn't take a deal like that, because she threw out another little piece of foundation for appeal, which of course nobody wants to go through appeal, right? But she threw out something that helps in the appeal. A judge is somebody who is supposed to be the umpire, on the sidelines, and they're supposed to help facilitate things. They're not supposed to be cleaning up nobody's mess. And definitely her saying that on the record gives another little point for an appeal. Just a little point for an appeal. Now, of course, these gentlemen been in jail for 2 years. They don't want to wait for an appeal. They don't want to go through this process all over again. But in the case of Jeffrey Williams, who does not have a felony, and if I'm wrong, correct me, I'm good. I'm good for correction. I'm that person. But in the case of Jeffrey Williams, who doesn't have a felony, it would make no sense to take any deal that will give him a felony. Now, if you want to plead me down to a misdemeanor, I'm out. I don't want to do this again. But as far as a felony, no. And I think that they wouldn't do that for Jeffrey Williams because that kills the RICO in my mind, in my head. So they're not going to give off. Fani Willis is arrogant, and she's not going to give off a deal like that because she wants to show that she's, in power. Judge Whitaker is also that type of personality that she doesn't know what an apology is. She's going to be right. She doesn't show grace to me. So somebody, Angie, you said still is not. You're right. Period. He's not gonna go for that because of the RICO. Right. Right. So why would they? Why would they take these deals? I think this is just a bunch of horse trading because they know that they truly messed up. I predict that Judge Whitaker is going to want to get rid of all of his testimony. Because for some reason, they think that they have the little flashy thing in Men in Black to go, and people forget what was said. Come on now. Nobody's forgetting the things that are said. This is not Man in Black. We don't have the magic pen. We're not flashing a light in people's eyes and saying, oh, and Miss Westmoreland said it again. We can't keep unringing a million bells. You can't. All right, so now I am going to be gone. Thank you, Angie, for hanging out with me. I don't know your full name because of the glare. I just saw and if I'm saying the Angie part wrong, it's because of the glare. I thank you for hanging out with me. I see that Dear Work Kristen came in. Hey, love, how are you? Are you at the court today? Let's see. And I can't see who else was in there, but I will talk to you guys soon. I'm out, and I really don't know how to close out a live, so this is going to take me a moment. See you, moves to you. I definitely don't know how to do it while I'm driving. I don't know how to do this, so I guess we're going to stay live until I get to pull over. Which is horrible for the algorithm because I know that I am boring as crap. But it's crazy. Okay, so the last couple of days while I've been out, I'm a little hoarse because I played golf, and I was in a tournament for a sheriff's department of Henry County where Shaq was one of the sponsors. That was fun. My golf partner and he and I had a blast. We wasn't trying to win nothing. We were just hitting balls and drinking. And I've had to do a couple of things for the election, which has been interesting. A lot of this stuff, if it's commissioned, I can't post it on my blog or on the YouTube because this is content that someone else is paid for. So I could tell my experiences, but I can't post what they decided to utilize. Whatever's left over. Like I got one client that if I shoot for them or I do anything for them, they want it all. They want it all. And then I have some people is like, okay, let me look through. I'll take this, that, and the third. And this is your check, and that's it. So I don't have like a large following. So I gotta hustle out here. I don't have like a members page or anything like that, so I can't commit my full time to YSL wasn't my full thing anyway. I was commissioned to do some things for YSL because of the things that I do supporting the RAP Act. I'll be pulling over in a second. I appreciate y'all so much, and I know that they're starting at 11:45. I was told 11, but I knew I wasn't going to be there at 11. I was busy in a meeting. But I'm going to try right now while I'm at a stop to see if I can close this out. And I cannot. How do you guys do this? Y'all be driving, doing lives, cutting it off, editing. How are you guys getting it all done? Tell me that. How do you get it done? How do you handle this? I don't know. I've been trying to cut this thing off for a couple of minutes now. It's crazy. You guys are good at this. Like, there's people who got this all together. You give me your photos, I edit them though. I can make you look cute. I can't make me look cute, but I can make you look cute. Because you already cute. Yeah, I don't know. This is what I need to stop doing. I shouldn't have even put the can up there unless I can get them to have me as a sponsor. I drink so many of them. I will sponsor them for a cooler. Like, I'm such a cheap whore. Like, oh, what would it take for you to sponsor Red Bull? Can you give me a cooler, like the round, tall one with a lot of ice and all sugar-free products? Then I'm in. How about that? And my voice, I think because I was out early playing golf, my voice got a little like whatever. But I like it. I like the alto tone of my voice right now. I know it's probably annoying to anybody else, but I do. I like that. I feel like I could sing like Tony Braxton or T-Boz or somebody right now. Oh, if you want to do Top Golf, I'm actually going to be putting something together. Are you in Atlanta? Just say yes or no, because I only can read like when the glare goes on and off the screen. I'm at this one little part of, oh no, what city are you in? Oh, definitely get with me for insurance. My website is insuresmall.com. I do commercial, which is business insurance, but I do all insurance. And we have agency. Darcy VA? Hey, I am in and out of Virginia a lot. I am in and out of Virginia, DC, Houston, Charlotte, and LA all the time. So definitely, oh yeah, you need some protection, especially for candles. That way, you know, people can't say they got injured by, there was a case, I can't remember where the case was, that I consulted on, where the glass of the candle, I guess, got hot and burst, and they sued the small candle manufacturer of it because the glass went everywhere. So, and it was because of whatever product they had in there had gotten to a very high heat temperature. So you definitely want to insure yourself and insure your business. You YouTubers, y'all need E&O insurance, seriously, because the littlest things can get you sued. You need, and that's error and omission insurance. You definitely, everybody who has a business that consults, talks, ships, you definitely need errors and omissions, because come on in here with me and let's grow these channels. I mean, it's slow for me. Some people are like growing by leap, but my other channel, like, I've got to take the content down because that content on the other channel is supposed to be for kids, you know, or kid friendly, and I wasn't kid friendly on the videos that got the most views, but they got views. So that's somebody's mama who didn't switch over and was seeing the shorts, and hey, and I appreciate it. So I'm now trying to gear those people over to this channel, because this is the one I want to monetized for my big old mouth. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, you need to insure yourself. You know, I don't like to call out names or anything, but there's a couple of people who are on YouTube that have been on the borderline of lawsuits, and that's what E&O and general liability insurance stands for. Your professional liability is what E&O is errors and omissions. Attorneys, I help you. I insure a whole lot of y'all, and you need that because if a client makes a claim against you saying that they weren't properly covered, you know, first they make the complaint with the state bar, and then guess what they do? They sue. Because this is a very litigious world. Everybody wants the dollar. I can't read what you just said because I see something popped up, but I can't see what you said. I appreciate you engaging with me. You are making this ride easy. I hate driving into Atlanta. Miss Sylvia does it every day, and she's from the same area that I'm in. I hate coming down here. Kudos to her for doing that, but I don't have a YouTube following or a Cash App that everybody can pour into, so I don't choose to drive down here every day, even though I have an office in the city of Atlanta. I have offices in Conyers, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia. I have an office in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I consult nationwide, and I'm also a immigration specialist. I'm licensed for the state of Georgia for immigration. However, I do not complete immigration paperwork. I consult. So everything I do with my licensing happens on a consult. I'm not a lobbyist, but I am my brain is dead, but I'm a constituent for several things, and I had thought about go ahead and get my lobby card, but that puts so many limitations on me that I decided not to do that. But definitely when I'm in VA, I'll put out there that I'm coming to VA, and maybe we could do a Top Golf day. Top Golf is so much fun, but you just gotta also get on a real golf course, because golf is one of those sports where you can do it by yourself or you can be with somebody. If I'm upset, baby, I will go get a bucket of balls, write names on it. I might not have hit you like I wanted to, but I definitely smacked your face a couple of times on a golf ball. Again, I will take golf balls, write people's name on them, and say bad things about them, and hit them golf balls right on out there on the driving range, because it clears my heart. It helps me get off my frustration. I told you I'm one of them little kids that when I was a child, if I was mad, I wouldn't really talk back, but I just stare, and I'd be like, and a tear come down my eye, and I'd be like, man, you didn't make me cry, you made me mad, I want to fight. But I grew up in a different time where your mama would beat your butt, so I wish I would say any of the things these kids. One of my little mini-me's the other day said something to me on the phone, and I was like, I will whoop your butt. That ain't what I said. I'm being polite. I'm like, do you know I will be there in a couple of days, and I will tear your butt up. You better watch how you talk. I wonder, are they live yet? I wonder who all's down here. I bet everybody's down here. Why not? This is a highlight. This is something you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss this. You don't. This is how you, oh good, thank you. This is how you get photos that monument time. They preserve time. Because this case is going to be education. I predict that so many law schools will use this case to show what you should and should not do in court. Like, this has been the best mock trial in history. This has been a training exercise, like teaching prosecutors how to prosecute, telling judges how not to have their little sessions. Everything that could go wrong almost has gone wrong in this case. Everything. Like, if you think it up, it's going to happen. Like, attorney's been admonished. I'm sorry, I said admonished. It's admonishment. I was, put out there. That's why you guys know me. Judges have been changed. Everything that you could think of. Thanks, babe. Everything you could think of has happened in this trial. Witnesses have been shown. We've had a revocation of a witness. We've got a second revocation. And those revocations were spiteful. And let me tell you why I feel she gave Moon to those 5 years. Because she wanted to put out there for the next coming and going witnesses, don't try me. Ooh, a lot of people are there. I know. And they're going to start, I'm sorry, I don't. Bless you. But I think that she did that. So she's like, try me. Let me, I'm going to let y'all know. Don't do it again the next one. Everybody can't be a Woody. And while you're trying to be a Woody, remember, Woody wasn't under a plea agreement. He was under subpoena. His thing, he wasn't put there because he wasn't charged. So, hey, he had really nothing to lose. Everybody else, yep, there you go. That's the word. He was under immunity agreement. Yeah, he was under immunity agreement. So he didn't have the same, yeah, he could get jail time, but it's a significant, and as Ashley Merchant put out there, the amount of jail time that he could have gotten was I think Ashley Merchant said that it was supposed to be 20 days and a $300 fine or something like that, that he would have been the correct punishment. But nothing's been correct in Fulton County. Nothing's correct in Georgia. I want y'all to know something. This is not a Fulton County issue. This is a Georgia issue. Georgia has the saying, come on vacation, leave on probation. I've been in and out here since the 90s. I'm originally from Detroit. And that has been the same for Georgia. I know people who don't even want to go to a rest stop in Georgia. Yeah. Come on vacation, leave on probation. That is a Georgia thing. So it is not just a Fulton County issue. It is a full-blown Georgia issue. So it's good to see that these issues are becoming known. Because again, remember, we're only seeing this because of Young Thug. The popularity of Young Thug. There are so many people that are wrapped up in this court system, especially because of something that means nothing, like Alfred's plea. You're still guilty. You know, and they give you this Alfred plea and they trick you into taking the Alfred's plea, and later they throw it in your face. So there there are so many things. Oh, I'm here. Okay, so I'm gonna find some parking. I gotta pay attention down here because um, parking is high down here. Oh, it starts at 12. So I'm gonna be right on time for them to tell me I can't go in. Cause I don't know why. I don't know why I'm the person people like to not like. I think it's my booty. We had a YouTuber that I don't like, Ebon or whoever his name is, who sound like he's playing bingo. He's he was talking about me having the worst BBL in history. I have all natural booty, and I'm sorry that he's never seen one in person, I guess. I don't know, because I don't know him. But I had like 50 people like contacted me after we got our Rule 22 because of him. And I never gave it anything because, whatever. That's how I felt. But I don't even know how I got to that. See, I'm rambling. Starting to ramble. Ooh, but I did just see something I want to go to. Yeah. Georgia has, I do too. I ignore the haters. I ignore the haters until they work my nerve. Because I'm one of the people who you really don't want to see mad. Like, when that whole thing happened, is it Angie? When that whole thing happened with me, Angie, I was like, okay, it just happened, and I was okay at first. And then homegirl who said my name called me and was like, oh, but I gave you respect by putting the Ph.D. on your name. You didn't give me respect by that. I earned that. You went out the way to go get a business card with my name on it and read it. And that that is what pissed me off. Oh, thank you. Girl, I appreciate you feeling bad for me. I was hurt because of my contract. But as far as okay, I gotta quit doing this. I was trying to turn the corner, but this lady had stepped out. It's gonna be off the chain. Angie, have they started yet? Oh, it's not 12 yet. Okay. But yeah, I was upset because you went out the way to read my name, because there were so many things you could have done, and people are like, well, don't be mad at Miss Sylvia. She didn't really say your name. She really did not say my name either. It's like, sometimes I feel like it's like the bad girls club, you got to sit here with the mean kids. I don't have time for that. I am too damn grown. Okay? I wear my big girl's pants. And I'm not going to be sitting up here throwing rocks and saying names. And, some people want to be exclusive to it. Because really, the girl, yeah, too many clicks. You're right. Because the one who said my name, Angie, what was the point of saying my name? You can't even walk in there with nothing but your ink pen. What? You just want to sit in the media row, which is nothing. It's one row up. And it's not like it's exclusive. It's not like you acting like we got an exclusive. I mean, it's a row up. Yeah, I sit in the media row because I can. And it's good that I do have the Rule 22. So if there is not a public seat, I can utilize that. But just like on a daily, I don't really give a crap. I don't really care. I got these parking skills. Yeah, I don't let my car park for me because I'm afraid that it's going to have an accident. My car scares me when it parks. So I do it for myself. I let this thing try to park for me one time. Baby, I was like, oh, we gonna tear somebody's car up. Let's see here. I'm trying to, it's beeping. I'm trying to see if I'm within these little lines. I get the best parking spots when I'm down here. And that's another thing. Ooh, the cameras are up. Woo-hoo. Okay, so that's another thing. I ain't coming down here no every day and paying no $20, $30 for parking. I'm not doing that. I'm not coming down here paying $20, $30 for parking every day. So, Angie, thank you. I'm gonna let you know what happened, girl. Mwah. Talk to y'all later. It was to y'all. Now let's see if I can cut this thing off now. All right. Let's see. I still don't know how to do it. Maybe I was just supposed to hit the, okay, 1 minute. I wouldn't either. No. When you can see it from home. The only reason I wanted the Rule 22 is because there are certain angles. Like that camera, he goes where they want him to go. There are things that I wanted to see and that my client wanted to see. And my client, like, let's just be honest. Miss Love should have been glad that there's somebody else in there willing to take other angles of her. Because she's actually, Love and Hilton are attractive women. And I think they get bad camera shots because people always catch them all frowned up or upset. Or, we spent 126 days of looking at Love's behind. So you would think that they would want a different angle of themselves. So that was the purpose for me. And I needed to own my content. Of course, being part of media pool is cool because I could pull whatever I could pull from there, but I needed to own the content. Well, let me try to get in here. I'm going to see you in a moment. Talk to you in a moment, my love. Bye. I think I found out how to do it. Okay.